who was here on October 8th to witness the Fiddlesticks. We have waited for so long, and here we are. Everybody here, we are going to witness the stick. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. I actually thought for a second we were going to get bamboozled yesterday. When they showed Evelynn like that, I'm not gonna lie, my fist may have collided with my desk a little bit. I'm not gonna waste any more time. Thank you guys for all the subs. Thank you so much. Everybody who's here, it's time. The Ancient Fear, the Crow, alive and dead, the first Path exclusive champion roots inside your head. I will talk about PvP versus PvE later, but for now, I'm just hyped to see Fiddlesticks. So let's watch this video. I already I got it open right here. Let's do it. Let's do this. I think sound is good. Okay, that's not Fiddlesticks. I Where? I didn't come here for this. I didn't come here for half-naked ladies. I came here for a stick. Oh.
What do you mean by this stick?
That's him! There he is! Wait, what is this song? This kind of slaps. Yo, this is kind of good. Oh my god. Where's the stick? Less Evelynn, more stick. Oh! Oh! That's him! That's him in the top left! That is him! Oh, that's so good! That is so good! Wait, this was so insane! Oh my god. Wait, that was such a good video. Joke's on you, that video is every time he levels up, you gotta sit through that. I wouldn't complain. I wouldn't complain, honestly. Okay, so what we need to do is wait for, I guess, his mechanics to be revealed. How much did you... Okay, so I'm gonna be completely honest. I could not go to Twitter or Discord today. I kind of just stayed away from it because I had like 10 notifications. And I knew that stuff was going to get leaked. And I wanted to go in fresh. So I just walked away from my PC for almost the entire day. I was just playing some Echoes of Wisdom. Because I want to go into this blind and just witness with you guys what Runeterra has cooked up for these past months. Yeah, why does it spell Idolf? It's kind of weird, I agree. Only 2 relics got leaked? Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Even with Evelynn, I didn't look at the Evelynn. I guess we could talk about this now. We could talk about Evelynn while we wait for Fiddle. So, I believe there is an update to her deck. Does anyone know what got changed? I don't know what got changed because I don't really like Evelynn. I think Siren Song is new. I think she had Prankster. Siren Song plus Ceaseless for the SI Strike Dragon and Prankster. Okay, I mean, that's definitely an upgrade, right? Try playing Prankster against Lysandra, dude. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, and her 6-star power, I think her 4-star power was the same one that Heimerdinger got, where if you summon a created ally, they get +1/+1, which is pretty good for her husks. So her legendary is when an allied husk grants stats to an ally, it grants double the amount. Yeah, this is just like, it's kind of boring to me. I don't know. I'm not here for this. I am not here for this at all. Better than Game Start 2. It probably is better than that, yeah. I don't really like this. I'd have to see her relic, but I'm not too excited for this. Stack husk. Yeah, that's good. That is good. You can like play a husk and then play another husk on that husk and just kind of keep going like that to just like I don't know what the official term for that is, but it's like a snowball, right? It gets bigger and bigger because you go husk on husk on husk on husk and it keeps getting doubled. So this is Evelynn's relic. Power, game start, create an Evelynn in hand. When you summon a husk, it loses immobile. This is good because I only played Evelynn a couple of times. And my problem with Evelynn was always, if you don't get her, you can't use her powers like at all. It's really, really, really bad without Evelynn because every time a champion levels up, she gives everything everywhere +2/+2, if I'm not mistaken. When you level up an ally champion, grant allies everywhere +2/+2. Yeah, so all your husks get +2/+2. So, with this, you always have an Evelynn, and you can play her as soon as possible to start leveling her, right? It's just like you get your stats much earlier. Another good thing about this is I guess you could play the Swain relic, where you deal 5 to the enemy nexus at the start of the game, and then you have Packed Powder. So Evelynn will always cost 2 mana at round start, and she's always in your hand. That's actually pretty solid. That is actually really solid. Okay. I still don't love this. I don't really like this power. I think stats are pretty boring. And I'm saying that being really, really worried that we're going to see Fiddlesticks and he's just like, your fearsome units get +5/+5 or something. And then it's like, oh man, I don't know about that. So I hope Fiddle does something unique. It's not been, Fiddle hasn't been leaked, right? Does he know? I don't know. Have there been Fiddle leaks? If there have been, I don't really want to see it right now because he's getting revealed in like 30. He has? Oh god. Do we know what he looks like? I'm just going to wait 30 minutes and then we'll know exactly what he does. Again, not a fan of this. I'm gonna be honest. There's a pretty good chance that Fiddlesticks is going to be Runeterra. And if Fiddlesticks is Runeterra, who the hell is gonna spend money on Evelynn? Right? Just like put your money into the stick. There's no point. The Gooners. Yeah, this is where the money of the Gooners go, I guess. Spooky champ is spooky region. Do we really? I mean, there is zero connection to Shadow Owl for Fiddlesticks. None. We have a Fiddle to look at. Oh my god. Oh my god. He looks so. Look at him up here. He looks so good. Oh my god. Okay. These are the powers, which we knew were coming. If I go to the next page, we are going to see if there are new cards. But first, nowhere is safe. Round end, Terrify 1 for each time an ally struck the enemy nexus this round. +1 starting mana, game start, plant 3 copies of random followers from your deck in the enemy deck as nightmares. What the hell does that mean? It's unique stuff though! We're not getting stats! We are getting unique new mechanics. We already won. I don't even know what the hell it does, but we've already won. It's new mechanics. More than stats. Round end. Terrify 1 for each time you damage the enemy nexus this round. Oh, so this is struck the enemy nexus and this is damage the enemy nexus. Enemies have -1/-0. Okay, yeah. Fearsome champion. Makes sense. Makes sense. There's an ad. Oh my god. Say it ain't so. All right. I completely forgot to turn off ads because we've not really been having a reveal season. I usually turn them off for reveal season. Do they like get summoned for you or something? When this so when they draw one of your followers that you're planting in their deck, they get some. Oh, it could be a trap. You're right. Terrify 1. I'm confused by this wording because even for like Caitlyn and Teemo, it says plant a puff cap. But here it just says Terrify. Okay. So game start, get a mana gem. Enemies have -1/-0. When you Terrify, grant enemies Gloom and grant a random ally 2 Spirit. Oh, so when you Terrify. But this happens at round end. At round end, you're terrifying a lot. God, I love the way he looks up here, by the way. Oh my god. Is Terrify mill? Okay, let's move on. Okay, here are the cards. New cards! Oh my god, new cards, dude! Oh, he looks majestic. Look at him! Oh, Fiddlesticks. He's a 3-mana 7/6! What the hell? 3-mana 7/6 with Fearsome, and he's Runeterra. Game start, plant me as a nightmare deep in the enemy deck. When I'm summoned, grant enemies 2 gloom. The enemy deck has 15 or... Oh my... He is majestic. He looks so good. Dread Harvester. Play, kill a unit. Round end, Terrify 1 for each unit that died this round. Wait, you can't play Fiddlesticks. You're right, but that is the jump scare. People were like, Fiddle needs to jump out of your hand like Jarvan. No, man, he needs to jump out of the enemy deck to scare them. Oh, it's so good. Why are these cards Shuriman? Ah, yes. Shurima has been a weak region in PvP, so we are printing a 1-mana Shurima card that is a 6/3 with Overwhelm and Challenger. Shurima's fixed. Shurima's on the menu again. Okay, Reap. Grant 2 enemies Gloom or grant 1 enemy 2 Gloom. Ah. Oh my god, it's like splitting the Gwen card in half. Oh, it's a token, yeah. Huh. I mean, this is a good card. How good is it in... I mean, it's fast speed. Yeah, it's just good. It's fast speed. Okay. Last Breath. Plant a Forgotten Terror in the enemy deck as a nightmare. Oh, these are both... Okay, I see. I was like, yeah, 1 mana 6/3, but it's not collectible. Okay. I see. And this is a nightmare. Nightmares are actually traps. Okay. Your enemy summons a unit from your nightmares. If it's a champion they have, or their board is full, they create a copy of it in hand instead. So they draw the trap, and I get the unit. Yes? Yeah, I am the enemy. For them, I am enemy. I am not your enemy, I am the enemy. Oh yeah, even Fiddlesticks doesn't have a rarity. But it's a... Yeah, none of them have a rarity, I just realized, you're right. I mean, because they're not collectible, I guess. Yeah. Oh, his level 2. Oh, he looks so awesome, dude. He's draining. He's sucking. He's doing the W suck. Okay, Fearsome. Game start played me as a nightmare deep in enemy deck. When I'm summoned or attack, grant enemies 2 gloom. I mean, that's insanely good because he has Fearsome and he's an 8/7, right? When I'm summoned, grant enemies 2 gloom. But he just plant me deep in the enemy deck. Well, so what happens if Fiddlesticks dies? And it's a game start. What happens if Fiddlesticks dies? Do you just not have Fiddlesticks anymore? Is he just gone forever? Because you can't draw him yourself, right? No, he gets summoned for you. When he is drawn as a nightmare. Okay. Fiddlesticks is Crowstorm. Grant enemies 2 gloom. Terrify 2. Create a Fiddlesticks in your deck. Okay, so how I don't actually know how you get Fiddlesticks in your hand. Can't die? If only. Interesting. Okay. Baleful Seeker from Demacia. Challenger, 4 mana 5/3. Strike, plant a copy of me in the enemy deck as a nightmare. Oh, okay. If you have him on board, rate the nightmare thing again. Okay. Your enemy summons a unit from your nightmares. If it's a champion they have or their board is full, they create... Oh, right. So if they draw another Fiddlesticks, I get him in hand instead. I see. Okay. Yeah, and playing a 3 mana 7/6. Pretty good. 3 mana 1/4 elusive. Ah, there's an elusive in Fiddlesticks deck, of course. Shallow Siren. When you draw a card, Terrify 1. That's very good. That's very, very good. Wow. And then Battle City, a 2 mana 1/3 false friend. Attack, give enemies -1, -0 this round. As a 2 mana 1/3, that's not the worst. If you have his 4th star, they essentially have -2 attack. So Fearsome Impact. Okay. This looks really solid. This looks super unique, which is really all I was asking for. I was praying for unique mechanics, and we're getting exactly that. This is fantastic. This is already my favorite champion, believe it or not. Oh, you're right. It has impact, so it's another damage for his power. Yeah, for this. Terrify 1 for each time. So I'm still a little bit confused about Terrify, though. So Terrify 1 means plant 1 nightmare? Terrify is mill? Yeah, since we're looking at the reveal, you can just tell me. Yeah, sure. What is it? Terrify is mill. Obliterate X cards from the top of the enemy deck, activating any... No way! Wait, really? That's confirmed? That is so sick, actually. Because you're like, you're removing cards from their deck, activating your traps, and if you shuffle more traps, it also makes it more likely that you draw them because their deck is smaller. That is insane. So you're winning by like summoning your board constantly, but also you have an alternate win con through mill? That is a really, really cool mechanic. So Terrify 1 is mill 1. So with this, Terrify 1 for each time you damage the enemy next to this round. If you dealt damage 6 times with a full board, you mill 6 and you get your cards. Yeah, this is why nobody wants to play against this in PvP. Guys, there's no way we would get this in PvP because, yeah, milling. I'll be the first to admit that I kind of like Watery Grave. I think Watery Grave is a fun card, and I've uploaded way too much content playing Maokai with Watery Grave. But I know that the person on the other end is miserable playing against it. Miserable. Imagine Fiddlesticks. What do you think about the 6-star? I think the 6-star, this is like the most disappointing thing about it. Like, honestly. We Terrify, grant enemies. It's good. It's very good. But I don't love relying on stats. I like getting new mechanics to play with, which is why I really liked the Evelynn. No, it wasn't Evelynn 6-star. The Evelynn Relic, I guess, where you remove the immobile. I mean, yeah, it's insanely good, actually. I don't know. It's like Terrify 1, the round ends, they just get like -6 attack. Yeah, nah, it's really good. It's really good. Should I have a relic? He probably does. I have not seen the relic. He is a trap champion, yeah. What is like a good supporting champion? This is why Predict doesn't shuffle the deck anymore. This is why, yeah. God, all the cards look so beautiful, man. Look at the Nightmare too. It's the Gloom thing from Lilia and Lux that is like ensnared. Oh my god. Teemo Arcade work well. The thing with Teemo is that I think shrooms that are drawn don't count as individual damage instances. So if they draw 10 shrooms, it's still 1 instance of damage, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Dude, he looks amazing. This is everything I asked for and more. This is so freaking cool. And his art is gorgeous. It's unique too. Wait, so he levels when there are 15 or less cards in the enemy deck. It's so funny, man. How often do you think you're gonna win by milling? I bet against like the 99 health opponents. Probably pretty often. Lilia's level was probably teasing Fiddle. I think so too. This kind of like this kind of confirms that we were probably getting a demon expansion if PvP still existed. We would probably be getting like Fiddle, Yone, and whatever. Yeah, the Lilia level up for sure was teasing Fiddle. For sure. They were teasing Fiddle the entire time. And I was so scared of coping because I've been let down so often. I really want a demon expansion for LOR? Oh. It checks out. It does. Harmless Scarecrow. Oh. Oh god. I'm sorry. That was a flashbang and a half. Let me save this. Minor flashback, don't worry. You'll get your eyesight back. I'll wait 5 seconds so you can see again. He might actually have been pretty similar. Yeah, I think so too. I doubt there would be milling involved though. But summoning champions to or summoning cards through traps feels pretty jump scare like, so I could see that. Okay. Harmless Scarecrow. This is his epic relic that you will probably be able to buy in the store. Power. When you play a card that costs 3+ mana, Terrify 1. While the enemy deck has 15 or fewer cards, allies have +2/+2 in overall. Okay, this is insane. This is a consistent source of terrifying. Hold on. I'm so sad that it's play and not summon. I already think this is very, very strong. So I don't think it matters much that it's play instead of summon. Also, this means that it can be a spell, right? Or anything else. When you play a card that costs 3+ mana. Speaking of which, we don't know his starting deck. Do we think that this is Fiddle's starting deck? All these cards? It's kind of gotta be, right? This must be his entire starting deck. So he has 1 spell. But can Fiddle beat Liz? Yes, I think so. I think that will be pretty doable. Bryce said the next champ would interact with a path to champion mechanic, but there isn't one on this card, so I assume he's talking about another card. I see. Okay, I mean, for now, we're just gonna wait for the patch notes. Again, tomorrow, which is Wednesday, I'm going to be playing this. Right when the patch comes out, I will be fiddling it up. I'm going to fiddle it hard. I'm going to fiddle it all day. Oh my god. Okay, I mean, I gotta read this. Something has awoken in Runeterra. Something ancient, something terrible. The ageless horror known as Fiddlesticks stalks the edges of mortal society, drawn to areas thick with paranoia where it feeds upon terrorized victims. Wielding a jagged scythe, the haggard, makeshift creature reaps fear itself, shattering the minds of those unlucky enough to survive in its wake. Beware the sounding of the crow, or the whispering of the shape that appears almost human. Fiddlesticks has returned. And the starting deck? Lurking Nightmare, Arachnoid Horror, False Friend, Reap, Fiddlesticks, Shallow Siren, Baleful Seeker, Crowstorm, Dread Harvester. So, these are all new cards, except Arachnoid Horror. There's an ad. Bro, Twitch, who's timing these ads, man? Also, we only see 2 items. Oh, because it's level 5. How do you... I don't control it, is the thing. I don't control it, but I should be turning them off. I will admit that I forgot to turn them off. I used to always turn them off for reveal seasons, but we haven't had a reveal season in a while now. Here we go. Thank you, guys. He's beautiful. Oh, there we go. So that's the animation when you plan a nightmare. Okay, so really fast, at the start, you saw 2 of the things going to their deck. So that might mean that it's both Fiddlesticks. So every copy of Fiddlesticks goes into the enemy deck. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Okay, that's kind of good. It's kind of good. It's fast though. It's good. Riddlesticks. Finally, you're goddamn right. Welcome to Runeterra. Oh my god, he says finally. They know. They know we've waited for so long. God, that's good though. It's really good. Finally. Oh, it's so good, man. It's so good. Tomorrow's gonna change everything. Tomorrow's gonna be my main path to champion. Finally added the game. Oh, I just had to refresh it 5 times. Okay, here we go. Patch 5.10 notes. Look at the demons up here. You can only see Fiddle's mouth, but that's okay. Here we go. Log in to play patch 5.10 on October 9th at approximately 11 a.m. PT. I think that's 8 p.m. Central European time. Alongside the introduction of the Fiddlestick story adventure, players can now play different campaigns within the Path of Champions. These can be toggled within the world map, and as of 5.10, the following campaigns will be available. World Adventures. Nightmares. This campaign is unlocked via the Face Your Fears quest by beating a 3+ star adventure. Campaigns? They're back? World Adventures are the standard fare adventures that players have come to know and love in Path, while Nightmares are harder difficulty tier adventures for players to test their mettle. We're cooking, boys. This is it. The Ancient Fear adventure will be available in both campaigns with alternating levels of difficulty. It's a Fiddlesticks adventure! We're getting it. Oh, hell yes, dude. That is sick. The Ancient Fear. Take your strongest champions into this adventure to face off against a series of fear-inducing encounters and ultimately try to topple the ageless terror itself. This adventure brings all fresh encounters into the Path of Champion mix, as well as unique dialogue text and gameplay to bring that nightmarish flavor to the forefront. Unique dialogue. It's happening. We're getting cinema. Oh my god. It's back, dude. Holy. An Ancient Fear emerges from the darkness. Fiddlesticks joins the Path of Champion roster with a full constellation, new followers, a new keyword, and a whole host of nightmares to plague Runeterra. Oh, I love it. New vocab. Terrify X, obliterate X cards from the top of the enemy deck, activating any traps on them. Okay. Huge. Big win. So we saw these Siren's Call. This is the Evelynn relic. This is the Fiddlesticks relic. They both look very strong. New items. Oh. Okay, Evelynn Celebration Bundle, 4-star bundle, 5-star bundle. Same for Fiddle. Battle Pass Bundle. This patch we are unveiling a new type of feature store bundle called Bundle Series, which will allow you to unlock gradually increasing levels of value for different resources such as XP and Star Crystals. Experience Bundle Series and Star Crystal Bundle Series. I mean, yeah, it's locked behind real money again, but it is good because, for example, in Nico, I am just locked behind not having enough Star Crystals. So, yeah. Good thing they're doing this. Changed champs. Evelynn receives a full constellation alongside improvement to her 2nd star power and starting deck and item upgrades. The first time you kill an ally follower each round, create a fleeting copy of it in hand. Isn't that the same? Oh, starting deck changes. Crawling Viper Worm is now Siren Song. Grifter's deck plus Tier of the Goddess. Oh, only allied. Oh, I see. Only allied. That's probably better anyway. Probably better anyway. Tier of the Goddess is that -1 or -2? I think that's -1, right? But Grifter's deck on this is actually, like, not too bad. That's pretty good, actually. -2. 4 mana Siren Song plus 1 mana in your deck. Okay. Phantom Prankster is now a Ceaseless Sentry with Fearsome. Fora is Giant's Belt plus Heart Erasure is Great Club plus Phage. So Overwhelm +2/+2. Domination Phage is Giant's Belt. Okay. Studded Letter is okay, that's good. That's a draw. Much better. Hate Spike is Morellonomicon. Is that Gloom? This is now Gloom, right? Instead of dealing 4. Starforge Gauntlets will no longer be available in the Emporium in 5.10, and instead you can find Norse Portal Accelerator available for a limited time. Got it. Competitive. Changes to ranked. Oh my god, it's a rotation. Okay, hold on. We've made the call to extend ranked standard queues to last the entirety of a ranked season, meaning that this queue will stay up alongside Eternal in the 3rd and final month of each season. We've seen ongoing engagement in Standard due to our regular rotations and want players to get the most out of their Standard decks while they can. We've got new ranked season along with it and new card rotation. Okay, here we go. What are we rotating? Aatrox is back in. Okay, I'm gonna go slow. Draven is back in. I already saw what the next one is. Elise is back in. Oh my god. Draven and Elise have been gone since the first rotation. Draven being back is a really big deal. Elise is also completely nuts. Okay, what else? Okay, I'm not playing. I mean, it's that simple. I'm not playing. I'm just gonna stick to Pet Champion. Nope. Don't even care anymore. Fizz? Yeah, why would I play? Why would I play? Why would I play ranked? Jarvan? Whatever. Kayn? Whatever. Kindred? Kind of cool. Lux 1.0? Whatever. Pantheon? Whatever. Pike? Okay. Rek'Sai? Okay. Lurk is back. Renekton is back. Rumble is back. Okay. Fun story. When I was in LA at the Riot Mystery event, players asked one of the devs, multiple devs, and they asked, what champion are you probably never rotating back in? And they said Rumble. Their answer was Rumble. Rumble is like so fundamentally just lame and broken that they never want to rotate him back. Probably because Vayne exists. Probably because of Vayne. I think with Mecha Yordles, Loki kind of okay. But with Vayne, ooh, I don't know, dude. Really? We're bringing back Rise? Sejuani? Wait. What do you mean Taric? Taric's already in, dude. Taric is already in standard. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're getting Taric, guys. Trundle! Varus? What? Yumi? Okay, what's rotating out? Ashe? Caitlyn? Fiora? Okay, good. Gnar? Good. Gwen? Good. Jack? What? Jax? Malphite? Misfortune? Nico? Yeah, get out of here, Nico. Nidalee? Oh. Poro King. Samira. Set. That's the entire first expansion. Shen. Swain. Talia. What do you mean, Tarek? Tarek got rotated in 10 seconds ago and they're already rotating him out. What are they doing? Bro, poor Tarek, man. He's been in standard for 10 seconds. You can't make that up. Aw, okay, poor Timo. Thresh. Okay, Vayne. That's so weird, dude. Okay, I need to get like the full list of things to have an idea for this, but wow, that's whack. That is so whack. What the hell? Yeah, Timo gone, Caitlyn gone, Tarek gone, I guess. I don't even know anymore. Psych, Tarek. Yeah, they're like, we're rotating Tarek back in. Psych! He's actually just gone. Oh my god. So, wait. Scion is still out. So it's just Rumble with no Vayne. What is... Oh, Rumble... Wait, Rumble Draven is in. Okay, I mean, Rumble Draven is going to be top tier. Rumble Draven is low-key kind of nuts. And some bug fixes. Okay. Fix an issue where Heimerdinger displayed Piltover and Zon in his wallet screen instead of Bandle City. Fix an issue where the Bounty Hunter World Adventure was 0-star difficulty instead of 0.5. Okay, really sick. So we're getting new adventures, which is the main thing, as well as Fiddlesticks as a completely unique champion. No skins, as expected. Check API for new enemy powers. Would they already be on Runeterra.ar? We could check. They are on Reddit. Should we just look at them? Yeah, let's just look at the powers here. Powers for AI. Okay, beware flashbang. For people that don't want to be spoiled, I guess don't look here. I'm going to look at them because we'll have them available on the API in like a couple of minutes anyway. Okay, this one just stays blurred, I guess. Okay, here we go. Eyes in the dark. These are modifiers for encounters, I think. Dark mode Reddit. I couldn't find it last time and I was too lazy. Okay. When the foe transforms one of their units, give it +2/+2 this round. It's actually kind of funny because if this is something that's in the Fiddlesticks adventure, it's kind of fitting. With the bush jumping out. Die of Fright. Round end, kill the player's units with 0 power. Okay, this is probably a terror encounter where they just keep filling your hand with a terror one where you get -3 power. At the end of round 7, deal 77 to the player's nexus. It's called Freefall. So I like powers like this a lot because it makes you play differently. You have to actually go super fast. I low-key like this more than the puff caps, the round start, shuffle 15 puff caps into the enemy deck. Because if you think about it, at the end of round 7, you're probably dead anyway because you have like over 100 puff caps in your deck, right? I think this is less frustrating because you can also see it coming. Game start, the foe shuffles 15? 13? Okay, well, like this, I guess. Okay, is that that is easier. Okay, let's do it like this. 13? Yeah, it kind of looks like 13. Okay. All hands on deck. Common. When the foe attacks, give the foe's attacking units +2/+0 this round. That's kind of like whatever. Round end. Terrify 1 free. Oh, this is Fiddlesticks. We saw this. We saw this. Saw this. Shuffle 13 Spiderlings into the player's deck. When you draw 1, they steal in and summon it available. Spiderlings. Why is it called the Skittering? I thought it was the 3/2. Does this mean I don't get a draw, by the way? That's really interesting. I like powers like this. I do. This is difficult to play around as well. You don't get a... Yeah, like, you draw 1 of their cards, they summon it, and you don't get a draw. That's a rough turn, dude. Also, so... What's interesting is I kind of wish that Lissandra Adventure worked similarly to this. In Lissandra's Adventure, it's the power that after you play 3 cards, all your cards cost, what, 3 more? 5 more? I think it's like 3 more mana, right? What I wish would happen is that after every 3 cards you play, or even after every 1 card you play, the opponent's Thralls, advance 1. I think that would be so much more elegant because you're still being punished for playing a lot of cards. And yes, it doesn't stop you from like turn 1 killing them essentially. But it's like, it kind of feels similar without just completely nullifying your deck. And this kind of reminds me the same way where you can draw a lot or a little. If you draw a little, there's less chance that you draw one of the spiderlings that they summon. If you draw a lot, you kind of negate like the fact that you don't have a draw. So I don't know. It's just, yeah. Jinx and Samir would shit on lit. Yeah, I mean, if they're higher than 3-star, yeah, which they should. I mean, yeah, I'm not a fan of infiniting. I also don't like just having turn 1 kills against big, difficult bosses like that. But I just feel like all your cards cost 3 more after you play 3 is so unelegant. It's such a, I find it poor design. And I don't like saying that. I don't like giving developers shit because obviously a lot more thought goes into it than I'm yapping about right now, but still, it's just, it feels bad. When the foe slays a unit with a spell or skill, they deal 3 to the player's nexus. Okay. Removal pile has just entered the chat. Round start, the foe creates a fleeting to list in hand. Okay. Terrifying. Very scary. They get to start a free attack probably every round. When the foe attacks, they play a darkness targeting the player's nexus. Ooh, okay. Pretty cool, actually. I like these a lot. The foe deals 10 to their nexus and rallies. The player cannot damage the... Oh, this one is sick, dude. Wait, that is so cool. I love this. I love this. We need more of this. It's going to be really hard to deal with, but it feels much more like an actual like onslaught that you can't just beat in the traditional sense. I love this. I want more encounters where you don't have to just get them to 0 attack. It's just about like a complete mix-up of mechanics. Love this. Yeah, this is really easy to scale with difficulty, right? Because if there is like a normal and harder adventure, like they said, the normal one could have like 20 health, and then the hard one could have like 50 health, right? Because it just means you have to like survive more attacks. Really, really cool. Fantastic. When the foe attacks, give the foe... Okay, we saw this. This is Fiddlesticks. Oh, okay, this is everything. Oh, there's more here. When the foe draws a follower that costs 2 or less, they summon it. When the foe draws a follower that costs 2 or less, they summon. Okay. That's kind of powerful. When the foe draws a follower... Is this the same one? It's the same one, okay. When the foe transforms one of their units, give +5/+5. Grant the player's units -1/-0, then kill all the... Oh, these are just upgrades of the previous ones. The foe deals 20 damage to the nexus and rallies the player. Wait. What? This dealt 10 and now it deals 20? How is this one epic? It's like, it deals more damage, so it must be a higher rarity. What? Clearly an upgrade, yeah. Clearly a buff, dude. What? Yeah, it's epic for us. The foe shuffles 13, Arachnoid. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. This is the... No, the Arachnoid Horror? Wait, which one is that? This is the 3-2. That's this one. So instead of a 1-1, they get a 3-2, Fearsome. When the foe draws a follower that costs 3 or less, they summon it and grant it +2/+2 and Fearsome? That is a jump scare. What the hell? What if this is the power of the Fiddle boss in that new adventure? When the foe slays a unit with a spell or skill, they deal 5 to the player's nexus. Okay, that was it, right? Yeah. These are pretty nuts, actually. That sounds like it's just all the modifiers for the new adventure. This one, right? The Ancient Fear adventure? This one, probably. If I had to guess. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be insane, dude. Tomorrow when this patch comes out, it's gonna be completely crazy. There is more powers on Reddit. When the foe plays a unit, shrink its power to 0, double its health, and grant it formidable. Here's what you need to do. Be fearsome. Is speed up animation here? Yeah, it should be. Does it say anything about it here? It doesn't say anything about it here, but I think they've announced that it will be dispatched. So, 11 a.m. PT is when it goes live, which I think is 8 p.m. Central European time. I think. I'm pretty sure. All right. That's everything that we're able to go over for now, I'm pretty sure. All we're going to have to wait on is him being playable. Time for stream tomorrow. I'm going to be live at 7:30 Central European time. So that should be 30 minutes before the patch goes live. And then we're going to play all night.